A big topic of conversation at our legislative seminar was the issue of drug pricing. And I think that's because it's been a big issue in America, certainly an issue that President Trump has been talking about on a near constant basis, or at least tweeting about on a near constant basis.
And don't forget, Pelosi's been talking about this for years.
Exactly right.
She's always talked about, I mean, it goes all the way back to Medicare Part D when that was renegotiated.
Right.
All the things about prescription drug prices, now it's come to the forefront. It's kind of funny politics now that you have Pelosi and this president on the same page, in theory.
In theory.
But who will get the political victory on this one?
Well, it's interesting. If there's any victory to be had, right? I mean, the president and the administration have been taking a lot of their own actions to force action and developments and policy changes when it comes to how medicines are priced. But you also have this interesting, with divided government now, with Republicans controlling the Senate and the White House and Democrats controlling the House, there are so few areas where people think that there might be opportunities to agree, for there to be a legislative victory, for there to be an actual accomplishment. Drug prices is one of those areas where people think the stars may be aligned. So we'll see.
But is it too close to 2020 already?
That's the question. I think you have a lot of conversations going on between folks on the Hill and folks in the administration to see where there might be common ground. You also have the industry, the drug industry, which is really, this debate has their attention, and they have come to the table with their own proposals. And it's really, I think, a lot of the folks who we were talking to at our legislative seminar as this topic came up really talked about the need to try to balance the ability to help people afford their medication and balance that with how do you protect innovation? How do you protect the ability of the industry and scientists and researchers to come up with the next miracle cure, the next great drug to help our population deal with cancer and Alzheimer's and other dreaded diseases where we've been making a lot of progress in recent years.
Well, there could be some things that we're totally unaware of right now that is coming down the pike, and I think that's why it's so good that we maintain those close relationships, just like we had today, is to be able to ask those questions to those members that are in the important roles that are making the decisions, and they can actually hear the voice that is needed from our clients.
That's right. And at the end of the day, it's going to be interesting to see how it ends up playing out. Can Speaker Pelosi and President Trump get together and come to an agreement and essentially hand each other a political victory, or is that going to be a bridge too far in a really polarized Washington? We're going to have to see.